My lower back SI joint's a little tweaked. Could it be from climbing the mountain 5 times yesterday? I know.
5 times?
Oh, I might be able to do it. Alright, let's put a little weight on it. How do you know when you should push through pain and when you shouldn't? This is what I was lifting. What is this? 26 pounds. This is what I'm capable of. 62 pounds. Barely broke a sweat, but I did something. And something is better than nothing. Layer number 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, layer number 5. As they say in Minnesota, there's no bad weather, only bad clothing. Is this enough? I don't know. Kids ran off with my, probably not. It's 18. Kids ran off with my toboggan. We'll see. What you doing?
Getting his treats.
Oh, okay. Not nary a wind, as the old timers might say. That's not good. This what happens at 18 degrees? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I was visiting Randy Kleiman in Minnesota on the Great America Farm Tour. And he shared with me, it sometimes get minus 60 in Minnesota. Don't bad things happen at minus 60? And he said, yeah, your face freezes off in 3 minutes and your car won't start. This wasn't left on, was it?
No.
Well, look at that. Randolph accomplished his goal he had yesterday. He got this garden bathroom wall up. He got the ceiling for it up. So we'll be pooping in there in no time. He also got this old wall down to be replaced with a 2x4 wall that's all the same width. Okay, Lily said he's shivering this morning a little bit on this 18 degrees.
Feel his neck.
Okay. So you got him a blanket. You want to transition him slowly, I know this much, from the blanket to outside. So once it warms up a little bit, take the blanket off in the take the blanket off in the stall. Keep him in the stall and then take him out into the field. Okay? Okay.
I'll have to break the ice in there and give him a new thing of water because the horses don't like to drink out of icy water.
Yeah. You guys know our house is in a old horse barn. Comes in handy when you're running a farm. That barn is also in zone 0. Zone 0 is the house. It's the starting point for permaculture design, and everything else works around that. So you want the barn as close to the house, if not in the house. It wasn't too frozen? No. That's a good sign. That means the stall was quite a bit warmer.
He was drinking out of it last night.
Oh, he was drinking?
But it still froze, look at that.
You kept it moving? Okay. That's a good sign it wasn't like a solid cube. Good morning, Wendy.
The water's not working.
Oh, really? I want to go check on the boys, but this is going to have to wait. The hydrant was off. Now, I came down.
And it's hard to pull up.
I remembered that this was on, and I came down about 9 o'clock. Oh, yeah, it's froze. Wow. Okay,
I'll get water out of the crate.
Wait. I hope our water's working.
I'll just have to get water out of the crate.
No, come here. Let's try this water. I want to see if our water is working. Because that hydrant is going all the way up and down. Has our water gotten turned off? Oh, no, there it is.
Why is that other one not working?
I must have froze it last night. It must have froze before 9 o'clock, before I got down here and turned it off. Gotcha.
What's this area? Is it gonna be like a place, like a porch kind of underground?
No, there's gonna be there's gonna be a wall here, and that's gonna be a garden pantry.
But wouldn't that be cool? Probably have a porch here. You come in and there's like some chairs, sitting down, having your tea.
I tell you what, come here. Have this area as your porch. Won't that be nice?
Yeah.
And it's all bright. Yeah, you could put some a picnic table out here, rocking chairs. Yeah. You got this amazing view of the garden. Hey, has he stopped shivering?
I think he might have. I think it's
slightly.
It's normally not this cold in Georgia.
No.
It's probably 30 degrees.
This Georgia peach has got to acclimate.
And he would have a horse going on over there.
Yeah.
It's so cold at 30 degrees.
Now we can go check on the boys. The ears are starting to sting. Super red. I think they're okay. I think as long as I can feel them, we're good, right? It's when they go numb, we're in trouble. Look, our pathway project is jamming. The grass is coming in very nicely. We had to set up their water yesterday because we knew this would happen. We're not gonna have any water going through our lines. So we filled it up before they even came in here, when the lines are clear in the afternoon. Yes, the lines are exposed, and of course they're gonna freeze on top of the ground, but we only run these guys until out here until maybe Christmas. And usually in western North Carolina, things warm up in the afternoon. Like, it's gonna be 50 degrees this afternoon. 18 this morning, 50 degrees this afternoon. When that happens, water's working, and we can do our water chores in the afternoon instead of the morning. You already milked Honey? How'd she do?
Fine.
Anybody shivering?
No.
Is that you?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, there's my toboggan.
Yeah, it's mine. Keep away from it.
Where's your toboggan?
Don't got one.
Hey, look at all that milk.
Yeah.
We ought to pour that.
Never pour. We'll wait till we're done.
I had him say that again. What he really said was, we never pour Papa. We do it our way. I like that y'all have a way. Milk her all the way out? You did?
Yeah. Take it.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Better than yesterday. Hey, can we start putting the cap up at 2?
If we had that
Yeah.
quarter, it would probably be full.
Yeah. We lost the quarter to a mastitis on this one.
No, I don't think we have. It's coming out very milky.
Is it? I guess just keep milking it. Maybe she'll heal. How thick is it?
Someplace like half an inch.
You able to get that up?
Are we
Yeah.
moving them today?
Yeah, they're getting moved over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick it up, but it's exposed.
Okay.
Let's try the one at the end. I couldn't get it out.
Okay. Wiggle it. There you go. Hey, it's going in.
That's good.
Despite it being frozen.
Maybe it's because you have a bigger foot and a heavier one than me.
So, is the plan one more day
Yes.
with the
And-
cows in a fence,
and
and then
then-
tomorrow no fence?
Well, I'm gonna put them in for like an hour,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take them back into the fence next to them, and then for an hour, and then I'm gonna put them back in for an hour, and then I'm gonna bring them into the stall.
Just working on a trail up in the new 2 acres. There's one ditch separating us between a loop and no loop. Today in our journey to grow what we eat and eat what we grow, PigPort. Today, I would like to get these saddle panels up and the side bracing on. Horse is coming today, so we're gonna be a little distracted. Lily is gonna do some trail riding. We don't wanna miss that. But other than that, we're good to go. Could we possibly start on this roof? This is our housing for our breeder pigs who keep us in a continual flow of pork supply, their babies. This is going really easy, and this feels really satisfying to have some sort of wall up. It lacks tin at the bottom to hold in the material, but it's there. You put our buddy out to get warmed up, get some exercise before her training. Not 1 cattle panel up, but 2. Get in. Come hold that end up, please. Yeah. Oh my, that feels so legit. That's all you need for 2 pigs. That's it. That's actually, it's actually very generous. This is gonna be their housing, right next to the garden. They're gonna be making compost. We're gonna be feeding them from the garden. Mr. Brown, let's start on the roof. This is an old beat up tent from the remodel. Piece of tin out there.
Yeah.
And I noticed there's gonna be a hole in it about that big.
Why?
Is that acceptable?
Why is there a hole in it that big?
Probably not acceptable. It's just from the roof. Just piping went up through it.
Oh, well, can we?
Does it matter that a little bit well, it might not just be a little bit. Water might run off into it.
Yeah, well, can't we just take another piece of another?
Yeah, I was just trying to use this scrap wood because they're scraps. See, this is all ridden with holes. Get it out of the way. How exciting. I'm ready for the roof. Although I am starting to think, though, for filming purposes, should I hold off on the roof? Well, if we hold off on the roof, we're just going to start doing the siding. Oh, you're good with that? Hey, why are you so hesitant about the roof?
takes longer.
Yeah, if we put that roof on, the light will be splotchy. The roof's fun and exciting. Putting tin on these sides is not so fun and exciting. Let's do the roof, huh?
Okay.
We're in that mode. We already got 2 cuts. I don't want to shift here. The siding isn't hard. We're just gonna cut 2 12 footers, drill some holes and zip tie them on. Don't even need to zip tie them on. We'll screw them into the post. Maybe we do the sides. Let's do the sides. Okay.
Doing the sides?
Mm-hmm. One of the goals for this build is that it be simple and easy. I bet we should have the lights going on the outside. Shoot, why is this so ugly? It used to be easy to build. It has been easy to build so far. How's that? And we're done. See that what that tin starts doing to the light? That's gonna be hard to film in there. Now imagine if that were on the roof. Gotta wrap it up for the day. But this is looking legit, huh? And so simple. It's gonna get a little more complicated on this wall because that wall has to be removable, temporary. That's a wrap on that, and boy, does that feel good to have some. Impressed how good it looks. And the outside doesn't look too bad. But do you see the idea? The cattle panels help holding this in place. This is for material. We'll probably get this high with deep bedding. No saddle today, huh? How's he doing with no saddle?
Good.
This evening, can you believe all that I swept up from the floor? Oh, it's cold, yeah. 3 seconds back. She has made us a foolproof beef roast. Roasts are where it's at. So easy. You just put them in the Dutch oven, put them in the oven and walk away.
Told you.
Trying a little experiment.
Well,
We'll talk that cornbread here in a second. Inside we've got root vegetables. Root vegetables, although we did not grow them, they are all very growable here. We sort of took a break from the garden this year because of the remodel. Next year, it's all on us. To start our journey to quitting the grocery store, we're starting to eat what's in season. So that's root vegetables, cabbage, like cold hardy greens like cabbages. They've been eating collards, sweet potatoes, acorns, like acorn squashes, butternut squashes. Have lots of onions and garlic from the land. I don't see it here, but they had a salsa for chips and salsa. For their Mexican, they must have ate it all. But stuff like that, we will have that next year. So we're opting out of things like cucumbers, those are not in season.
strawberries.
What else do you miss right now? What else you've opted out?
Strawberries,
well, we're gonna
blueberries.
freeze blueberries.
Yes.
And raspberries.
Well, okay, so what are we gonna do about pineapple?
Is there a...
Because I want some pineapple. I like frozen pineapple. Like, it's gonna have to be.
I
just
think
be a
we need to
cheat.
give ourselves only so many cheats. I don't think I'm about to give up this mint 90% dark chocolate. You know what the difference between 90%
Okay, so
cocoa and
well, let's make a list.
70%?
Okay, so we're gonna need to make a list of
your little butter?
No, so I'll show you my favorite. Okay.
Oh, the milk.
It's this one.
Can I tell you the difference?
This one is so good.
You want me to tell
This
you the
is dark
difference between
chocolate.
these two?
This is 70%.
Do you want me to tell you the difference between 70 and 90?
A lot. There's a lot.
I can walk away.
I walk away.
take two. But I can't.
I know.
You're good for you. Good for you. How many cheats are we gonna give ourselves?
Hold on 1 second. This is also my favorite.
I get it.
These two. So good. This is like those little Andes mints that I used to eat when I was a kid. This is them. And then this
But
is just
organic
delicious.
and low in sugar. Okay, so how many cheats?
I don't know. We need to write out everything.
So far,
let's write out all our cheats, and then we'll figure
We
out
have
what
to
we're
make
gonna
a
keep.
sacrifice.
Yes, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna keep and what we're not gonna keep.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. Thinking of things like cornmeal, although I can buy. See, the thing is I can't grow enough corn to make cornmeal. I could grow corn, but I don't have enough space.
Maybe there could be a category for. Well, you don't have to get that at the grocery store.
Well, I
Certain
mean,
things.
I could buy all this
I
stuff
know,
from
that's
Vitacost.
That's what I'm saying. We could avoid the grocery store, but I think the point is we want to grow more of what we have.
Yes.
More what we grow. How'd Granny do it? Pop. They had corn all the time.
Well,
meal.
They probably bought cornmeal. The place where our house is, like they had big gardens.
Yeah.
Like our crop garden isn't big enough. Maybe we need to make another crop. Maybe we need to extend the crop garden.
What if we need to make it harder on ourselves and we have to buy it from a farmer?
Well,
Local. Can you buy cornmeal local?
not organic.
See?
See? I saw this pan at my mom's house when we had Thanksgiving. I saw it in her cabinet, and I thought, oh, I used my
It's family heirloom.
So my Aunt Flossie, who our cow was named after, used to make me cornbread in this pan. And
So was it good just then?
no,
Are you even gonna eat it?
I might eat some of it, but this is the problem. I forgot that so in her recipe that my mom sent me today, so what happened is I asked my mom last night, hey, do you have Aunt Flossie's cornbread recipe? Because I want that recipe. She goes, I don't think I have it, but my sister had borrowed her recipe book. So she said, when I get my recipe book back tomorrow, I'll look. And so she said, look at what I found. Sent me a picture of the recipe. Well, I just got so excited. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make that for dinner night. This is perfect dinner to have cornbread with, right? I forgot that Aunt Flossie used White Lily self-rising cornmeal flour, not cornmeal. And it just said 1.5 cups of cornmeal.
So what does that mean?
There's no baking powder in this or salt.
So basically...
So it's just dense. So it's just a really dense, it didn't rise.
Okay.
And it didn't rise because it doesn't have any baking powder in it.
Why didn't you use baking powder?
Because it wasn't in the recipe.
Well, you did get the heirloom cast iron. Grandma just gave that to you tonight.
Like, it's not, it needs salt.
The kids will eat it.
Really dense.
The kids will love it.
It has the flavor. It has the buttermilk
There you
flavor.
go. That's so cool. Because did you use our buttermilk?
I did. That's what I wanted
yeah.
the buttermilk for.
You found it. Guys, we used our own buttermilk for the very first time.
Well, but yeah, Thanksgiving.
I just been pouring it out to pigs. Now, granted, I actually like pork more than I like buttermilk.
It tastes so much like it.
But it looks like
exactly.
you might like buttermilk a little more than pork sometimes, especially in those biscuits over Thanksgiving. Now you have nostalgia. I thought you weren't gonna eat it.
It just tastes like it.
Just eat it. Enjoy yourself. What do you think? Did you add salt and butter?
Not yet. Yeah.
Come on. Put some salt and butter on it before you do that. Put something healthy on that thing.
Oh, nice, thank you.
Buttermilk's probably alright. Here. Here.
No, that's too salty.
It is?
That's
No,
salt.
it isn't. Here, I'll just go light. Put some butter on, bro.
I'm gonna have to get it out.
Did you see the butter dish I bought? For our butter, it's perfect.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Where?
I don't know. I put
Showcase that thing. Oh, wow. Let's put our butter in it. Oh, wow. It's porcelain. Oh, wow. Fortunately, that probably only hold one.
Oh no. Well, this is what you do when you make it. Just push it in.
Oh, is that what that is? A butter dish?
This is a butter dish
Where'd you get that?
on Amazon. I saw it. Somebody had shared it a long time ago, and I thought about getting it, but then I didn't really
It's
need
an
it.
old school butter dish.
But then I was like, this would be perfect because then we're actually going to be able to keep our lid on our butter, which I want to do.